I am in Siem Reap. I've made it to the Angkor Wat ticket booth. As you can see, the tickets can be purchased there, and it is around 4:30, 4:40 a.m. But here is the banner for the Angkor tickets. One day pass is 37. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna do the day one. Can even get it with your all sorts of credit card, even Google Pay, Samsung Pay, MasterCard, all sorts of different payments for the entrance. Definitely looking forward to the sunrise. I've been watching a few documentaries on Angkor Wat, but I don't think that's efficient. But as you can see, here's the elephant. All sorts of different things in this area. But wow, so I'm gonna go inside and try to get my ticket. Looks very beautiful. I had very little sleep last night, so I'll see how this plays out. All right, so where do I go? I guess anywhere? Is it any booths available? All right, they have numbers 33, 34, 35. And also, I forgot to say that I did rent a tuk-tuk. I'm not sure if it's a tuk-tuk, but it's like a 4-seater kind of tuk-tuk. And it was about 20 bucks. Yeah, $20. And what's good is that he's gonna drive me around the different sites of Angkor Wat, different temples. And it's an all-day thing, so he picked me up at my hotel and he's gonna drop me off. And they also told me if I need lunch, he can drive me to a place, wherever it is, I guess, or wherever I want. So see how that works. But where is the booth? I'm not sure which booth to go to. I guess, is it just any booth I can go to, or there's some vending machines over there too, automated tellers, but I want to pay with my credit card. So let's see, maybe over here or over here. I'm not really sure. Can I pay here, or hi, can I pay here?
How many days?
One?
Oh, sorry, one day you move over.
Oh, one day over here? Oh, sorry. All right, so one day is over here. Ah, okay. So it looks like the one day is over here on this side. Wonder if this booth is available. Oh, okay, perfect. Hi.
One day?
One day.
In here, where you come from?
US?
US. Only one person.
Only one?
10 floor, US only.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta take my picture here. Oh, do I take my cap?
Yeah.
Alright, so I purchased my ticket, but I think that I'm waiting to get a receipt of sorts, or an entrance ticket. Okay, so I actually got my ticket, and my ticket comes with my picture. So that's why they took my picture, so that they can put it on my ticket. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen something like that, where they impose or embed my own picture onto the ticket. I wonder if that's for entrance issues, or maybe like you can't buy it for someone else. So that's pretty cool. So my ticket has the price that I paid, the date of entry and the date of expiration, and then also a signature on there, and a QR code, like a very special QR code. I've never seen a QR code like this. Just a very interesting QR code. But wow, yeah, but yeah, here's the map too. I got a little map for the Angkor Wat area. It's map of Angkor Wat, and it's the entire map. I like keeping some of these. As you know, if you watch my video on the Ho Chi Minh City Metro, I used to make some of these flyers for different businesses. So a lot of work on PowerPoint, Canva, and Illustrator. Yeah. These can be kind of hard to make sometimes, right? So anyways, here is my tuk-tuk, you can see. So You can see it's a 4-seater. Bike is in the front. Very beautiful, and it is getting a little bit packed. I was one of the first in, and now there are more people coming in. So if you are gonna come in early and be ready to go. We ready? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. All right. So it looks like we're ready to go into Angkor Wat. It is the crack of dawn. It is still night. So, wow, I'm excited. My goodness. I have very little sleep, but Angkor Wat is just making me forget about sleep. Wow. There are some buses coming in, so if you're gonna get your ticket, make sure to get it as soon as possible. Also, you can get it online, but I don't know. I just wanted the total experience of going to the booth, and I don't know. Just wanted the physical stuff, I guess you could say, but yeah, here we go. Wow. Angkor Wat at 4 a.m. Wow. So I'm pretty sure you can't see anything. That is because it is still nighttime, but my driver has dropped me off here. He's somewhere over there. He told me just to look for him when I get finished. And it looks like folks are here checking tickets. Yeah, folks are here checking tickets. This is the spot where you're gonna come in and show them your ticket. I have my ticket right here. Wow, lights are bright. Folks are still up. All right, hi. I have my ticket here. And looks like there's some music that's gonna get played. Okay, this way? This way? Okay. All right, hi. All right, well, you can see it is pure dark. Can't really see much. The sky is very bright. Lots of stars in the sky. I haven't seen that in a while. That's kind of cool to be able to see that. There are tour guides who offer their services here, so something to be aware of. I am not gonna get a tour guide. I'm gonna walk around and observe. And yeah, it is dark, so I'm probably not gonna record this part, at least not until the sunrise. So, wow, can't believe how dark it is. And people are up, people are excited. I see lots of people around here. So one of the things that I just saw here on the corner is beware of monkey attacks. You can see there's a sign that says beware of monkey attack. Not sure how truthful that is, but you can see that serpent is here too. I saw it. Well, you can't really see it because it is very dark, but this serpent is one of those serpents that I saw in the city of Phnom Penh. It's actually the same shape too. Wow, yep, it's right there. Check that out. Wow. Different shape, a little bit of a different shape, but looks very similar. Yeah, it's very dark, so makes it hard to record, but I will record once the sunrise appears. So it's still pretty dark out. Folks are lining up in that area. You can't really see, but there are a lot of folks lining up in on that area. They're trying to get ready for a picture. From what I read, is that's one of the main spots to take a picture. So I guess folks are gonna crowd there, and folks are trying to save a spot. But you can see over here, there is coffee, drinks, snacks, even umbrellas. Yeah, just a plethora of snacks here. If you are waiting for the sun to come up, if you just want to hang out, chill for a little bit, it's a good place to just hang out. Looks like I'm gonna probably just hang out for a little bit. Can't see anything. Everything is super dark. But yeah, there's a nice cat right there. He's just chilling too. I saw multiple cats around here. They're just running around. So yeah, guess I'll just sit for a little bit. So one of the things that I just encountered, I had to go to the bathroom, number one. And it does, so to use the bathroom here, it does require a payment of 25 cents or a thousand riel. So just something to be aware of when you do come. And the bathrooms are pretty clean. So yeah, so the sun is coming up now, so I'm gonna be heading to the Angkor Wat spot, to the pond. But yeah, just something to be aware of when you do come. You do have to pay 25 cents. The sun is coming up, and you can see that the sky is changing colors, or at least it is brightening up a little bit. People are super excited. There's an entire crowd here just holding their phones, ready to take that beautiful picture. You can see the outline a little bit. I'm trying to point it with my finger, but you can see the towers. There's, I want to say 1, then 2, and then 3, and then, well, there's 5, but you can't really see them from the camera, but you can see all the towers are within this area right here, as you can see. And you can see that the sky, you can't, I don't think the camera doesn't do it justice, but it is turning like a pink. There's like pink in the background. It is so beautiful. It's like a pastel dark pink. It is very beautiful. I didn't think it was gonna turn that color. I thought it was just gonna go straight to blue, but wow. Another thing that I read was that the building, or Angkor Wat, is actually facing west, and most Hindu temples faced east. So I'm not really sure why, the exact reason, but I heard something about it being dedicated to Vishnu, or I heard something about this being related to Vishnu and him being the sun god or something like that. Or I think that's could be attributed to Vishnu, which is the sun god. But wow, there it is. It's turning. You can see that the colors have changed. You can see that the sky has changed colors a little bit. So there is the temple with the sun lighting up the background of the temple. Wow, just a very beautiful view right there. And people are just all over it. People are taking pictures left and right, selfies. Oh, there's also some folks praying. But yeah, wow, there's folks over there, folks over here, folks everywhere trying to get the picture to Angkor Wat. You can see the buildings have come up, and you can see the color, right? So if I point my camera, if I just want to show you the color of the sky, you can see there's a kind of a deep blue up there, and it kind of contrasts and contrasts, and then finally it goes into like a orangey pink pastel color, you could say. But just very beautiful. Wow, it is. It's not as full as I thought, to be honest. I thought it was going to be super jam packed. And the reason I came in the morning was because I want to avoid the heat. Because one lesson I learned was in the Royal Palace in Phnom Penh. I went there like at 1 or 2, maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, actually I went at 3, and I was sweating so much. I was just profusely sweating, and it was just so hot. But right now, the weather is nice, a little bit musty or misty, musky, misty, a little bit musty, misty. I'm not sure. It's just a little bit humid, I guess you could say, but not too much. Just a very good type of humid, if that even exists. But wow, very beautiful. So the sun is gonna come up, and it's just gonna, I suppose, it's just gonna light up the temple. Well, looks like this is as bright as it's gonna get. Wow. I think the area has cleared up. The sun has come up a little bit, not completely, but it has definitely brightened up. Wow. It's very beautiful. The sky has now kind of turned mostly blue, at least for the most part, but the colors definitely very beautiful. And people are still taking pictures, enjoying the view. There's some eating area over there, relax, or just kind of a hangout area over there. And over here, some folks are over here just enjoying the view. This is a full view of the temple from here. You have folks just who are sitting on this side of the temple enjoying the view. Wow. It's very beautiful. I want to see what's inside here. Looks like some kind of ruins or temple remnants. Wow, these steps are very steep, so definitely got to be careful, and also kind of narrow too. Ooh, yeah, that's a steep one. Definitely walk like this if you have to.
No.
Yesterday, instead of coming at 9 o'clock, we should have come here in the morning.
Wow. So it looks like this is a good spot to take a picture. And I like a window with Angkor Wat in the background. Wow. It's fascinating just to see the ruins. Wow. And this temple, or Angkor Wat, was built in the 12th century. So that means it was built around 800 years ago. Almost 800 years ago. Wow. Incredible. So now I am walking towards the actual building. You can see the serpents on each side. 2 serpents here, 2 serpents over here. They're actually called Nagas or something like that. I was reading about them the other night, and they are the protectors of the Angkor Wat temple. If there is one head, I think it represents supreme power or supreme ability to protect the temple. And if there are 7 heads, I think it represents the different elements, such as air, fire, water, and so forth. Wow. You can see there's a pond over there and another pond over here. Folks are excited to take pictures, just lots of pictures everywhere. Pictures. I think people just love taking pictures. Anything. I think there's a fascination with taking pictures. Wow. See what this is all about. Yeah, and there's different folks taking pictures in different sites. I think people can come and just make their own any way you want. See what this is all about. There's another one of those signs there. Beware of monkeys, but I don't see any monkeys. More Nagas. Nagas are everywhere here. You can see them just running through here. Wow. So it looks like this is one of the pre-main entrances. Then after this, there's another exit, and then I think we'll see the close-up of the buildings. And then here, there's a sign here, do not sit on balustrade, which I believe are the Nagas, this building right here, or the structure, which are the serpents of the building. Wow. So just a word of caution for you. And definitely watch your step. I almost tripped. The steps are a little bit steep and uneven, so you never quite know how these steps are gonna go. Wow. Wow. There's a deep, deep hallway down there. So there's just different ways to get to the main buildings here. Whoa, my gosh, what? Wow. Wow. Definitely have to be careful with this. Risk of falling. If you're taking a picture, don't step in there. You can see that this building is filled with large pods inside. It's very deep. Not sure what that may be attributed to, but my feeling is there are some stairs there, and there's a platform up there, so that may lead me to believe there's some kind of ritual or some type of maybe they, let me see, I want to see something. Are there any drains here? I remember the pyramids in Mexico had something like this, but outside you can see the architecture. It's like so intense, very beautiful, very ancient, I guess you could say. And this is a UNESCO site, so something to take a note of. Wow. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is. I want to say it's some kind of ritual just based on how it is structured. I wonder if I can go down here. Not really sure. I don't see anybody going down here. But there are little holes on every block. There are 2 holes, and that almost wants to tell me it's some kind of drainage of sorts. Not really sure. Wow. One of the main attractions to do here at Angkor Wat, besides the sunrise, is climb the stairs all the way up there. And honestly, this reminds me of Brambatan over in Indonesia near the Yogyakarta area. Just the design and the structure, very similar. Of course, they are both of the same religion, so definitely see why that could be the case. But there it is. Wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the climb. It's not too
On the right side.
oh, it's not too full right now, so line is pretty fast. Steps are a little bit narrow. Wow. Very steep. If you have to use the rail, You can do this by holding on. You can hold on to the rail right here if it makes you feel better. Wow. The slope is a little bit punishing. Ooh. Definitely make sure to wear comfortable shoes up here. You can see that they've built this staircase on top of the stairs right here. So before it was just these stairs. And I guess maybe that's too dangerous. So they went ahead and built this staircase on top of the stairs. Ooh. Maybe these stairs were just very slippery or very hard to walk. Wow. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. So there's a view from almost the top, but not completely the top. This incredible sight. The sun has come up. Wow. There's some figures back here. Right there. Some more figures. All sorts of figures. Ooh. All right, let me. All right. All right, so I have made it to the top, and it's very dark. It's a little bit dark. Let's see over here. Interested to see the view from here. Wow. You can see the stairs are not very well structured for a walk. They're very narrow, very not in good shape. They're definitely not in good shape. I can definitely see why they don't want people climbing or using these stairs. That makes sense. Wow. It says no access here, but people are going in through here. So I guess folks gotta go this way. And I just want to let you know that after that climb, I am starting to sweat profusely. Wow.